Hey guys, and welcome to Farming Simulator 2017, back to the farm series on Thornton. It's been a while since I've done Thornton, and this has been requested by a few people that I do a Thornton episode. So, bear in mind before you see Thornton and go, oh, why is he on that again? It's been requested by you people. Yes, you. Sat behind the computer screen, possibly your phone, possibly your PlayStation, possibly your TV watching this right now. So what is the game plan for today? Well, it's been a while since I've been on this map. A lot's changed in as far as the mods that I'm using and MR. So, we're going to get rid of this sprayer, go to the horse sprayer. This combine here, which is the bad version. And I'm glad I've actually got this enabled because I can show you. This was the original 780 that came out. And the main huge feature, as I found out here, is the thing that's the worst part about it is, look at the windscreen. So this is what I meant. It's not been smoothed off. Someone forgot to do it when they made the model. Doesn't look like much, so I'll just deal with it. Well, it's not bad. It's not too crazy until you get inside the cab. And we'll fire it up. Drive on forward. Now I'm pretty much going to replace the combine like for like until we get here. So you can see the lines just there. If you look up at the black, actually I should be able to bring up IC. So imagine driving into the sun. You got a hard line going down there, right there, and another one roughly about there, going straight down. And it's like a haze. It's almost like if you can imagine Lexan. If any of you guys know what that is, when it goes all misty, your car headlights when it goes all foggy and it's yellowy color tinge. This isn't a yellowy color tinge, but it just goes so glazed you can't use the interior camera. So we're getting rid of this combine. Plain and simple, just getting rid of it. We're going to go for the... I don't know if I'd go for the 780 again. We've got some big fields on this this map, but I don't feel we need a combine physically this large. We may drop down to the smaller 770s. We'll put the Terra tracks back on it. We'll also swap out to the correct header, which may be actually a faff to figure out what header size to go with. So, to make sure we've got the right one, because I will just disable this one. At some point, I am going to delete this combine out of my mods folder completely. By the looks of it, we didn't finish spraying that field. I think we had courseplay set up, and then it decided to go, yeah, screw you, I'm getting stuck in the bush. I've got some corn planted over here. It's nice to be back on Thornton. Thornton is a map, was actually the second map, well, I think really the first map that Auction David based loosely around his area, where he lives. Now we've got Oakfield. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the stream of that yesterday. It'd be interesting to see how that would have done. I can imagine it'd be a huge stream. I want to get prepared for it, set stuff up. As I say, I may... just do a very brief test stream later when I'm on TeamSpeak with the guys, make sure everything's okay. Or at least, I don't know, I gotta figure, gotta figure something out. Hopefully I've got this enabled. If I hit Control G, not Control G, that one, yes. Cheat money! Used to be called creative money, not anymore. It's cheat money! Why did I enable that? Well, simply so I can sell this without getting any rips of the benefits. Like so. Okay, let's go into combines. Of course I could have done this all off camera, but thought, hey, maybe some of you want to see this. Maybe. I know, so we could go very big, which is basically the 780. I ain't going to bother with that. We're going to go with the... I think the medium. The map's big, but it's not that big. Yeah, I think I'll go with that one. Wait, front loader attachment. What does it come with default? I think it's Jasper. We'll just keep it default. Attaches, optional headlight, 750, 760. Oh, it's that one. Maybe I do want to go for the next one up. So at least we can get the 770 or 780. I think it's just horsepower difference. Yeah, let's go for the 780. Screw it. Attaches, optional fronts there. Wheel setup. TerraTrax 30k with wheel, and that's basically BR, meaning broad. Thicker back wheels instead of the skinnies like you see on that. It just doesn't look right to me. We don't need the numbers, and I believe we're good there. No logo. The logo's... I'm not even going to bother showing what it is because it didn't make sense. If I can swap that out in the XMLs, I'm probably going to put my own in. Well, not the XML, the DDS file. And we shall buy. Boom. Now, headers. This is where it's going to get a pain in the neck. Hopefully, we can clearly see. Which one do we have? Okay, so these ones are those. So we have the 1200. Let's, again, like for like, so that's 12.3. 12 meters, we'll go with this. MR mod. Actually, yeah, because this is MR compatible. We'll go with this one. 2 lasers, long splitter. Yes, for the time being, we'll swap that out. We'll buy it with the knives. Now, I can swap them out in the workshop. Or actually, we'll get the trailer to be able to do that. Or I may have to bring it back here. We can go to the garage, and there's a couple of things I do want to sell actually as I'm here right now. And that is one of them. Because we are going to swap out to the Coon, not the Coon, the Crone baler. And obviously, I put the straw DLC onto this. We're going to get rid of that. I've gone away from using the CSC pack. I love it, don't get me wrong, but my goodness, it's a pain in the neck. And I think that is all I wanted to get rid of for the time being. This, yeah, I don't use it, we'll sell it. I'm being brutal right now. I'm just getting rid of stuff that I don't use. Along with the dozer, as much as I love using the dozers, it's gone. This as well we'll get rid of. You may be saying, why on earth are you getting rid of that? You use it, you are correct. But it is not MR compatible. I rather use the MR version of it. So we are going on a bit of a buying spree right now, changing up a lot of equipment. Nothing too crazy, but enough. Telehandler. So basically we're just going to go for like there. I don't want to convert that version to MR at some point. How much does that hold? 2,500. Yeah, see, I would like to look for a bigger bucket for the telehandler. We'll buy that one for the time being. Basically just using it for manure. How much can that hold? This actually holds more. Yeah. We'll buy that as well then. And as far as balers go, we'll deal with that in a moment. Here is our beautiful combine. Hopefully the pipe's long enough. I didn't think of that actually. May not be. Should be okay though. Now I'm recording this at 30 FPS as well. I talked about it yesterday in the video. That I should have recorded yesterday's video in 30, but this map is also one that is very similar to West Coast. Random FPS drops in certain locations, and it's pretty brutal FPS drops. No rhyme or reason for it, but they're there. Back this, I believe I've got the Joskin trailer, so we should be able to just load this up with no issues at some point in the not too distant future. And I believe this version of Thornton got taken off of the consoles due to the class dealership being in there. It took a while. They actually approved it. It was up on consoles for a little while with the class dealership, and then all of a sudden Giants went, yeah, we can't have that in there. It's got to get removed, sorry. Didn't really matter. You guys on console just had an update. Should have anyway. Unless you didn't do the update and you still have it. But if you update your version of Thornton, I believe you don't have the class dealership anymore. Giants did it for him, luckily. So it wasn't his fault. They passed it at the end of the day with it allowed. Wouldn't that be nice if we could actually connect that together so we can just take them all as one? Yes, it would be. Alrighty, so we'll head... Oh yeah, we'll need to sell that to garage. Now this has got fertilizer in it, so it kind of sucks. So we'll fill the horse spray. I believe I did enable the horse spray, the horse pack, didn't I? I need to look now. That would have sucked because we do need to do quite a bit of fertilization. Everybody's favorite thing. Yeah, there it is. A guaranteed way of people not watching your video is to have a sprayer as the thumbnail picture. Or ploughing, or seeding. Yeah, I've done lots of experiments over the years with that. It's amazing the amount of people that don't watch because of it. It blows me away. It's farming. If you either like farming or you don't like farming, and if you don't like I'm not saying you have to watch every aspect, but it's farming. I don't get it. It seems like if you got harvesting as a thumbnail, rock on, good to go. Any of the actual, honestly, the real work of farming, the groundwork, people just don't like watching it. So you can see the FPS drops as we're coming in down here. This will be loading in new shaders. I've not been on this map since I've done all the shader changes, the graphics changes, and all that good stuff, so we may see some juddering in this. Apologies if that's the case. I think this weekend, on Friday too, I'm going to shoot myself in the foot once more, and probably do a Oregon Springs episode. There's a few people that have been requesting that as well. It's a good map, it just... I don't know, it's wearing on me the fact that I've got really not much to do. It seems... everything seems so quick to harvest, plant, harvest, plant, harvest, plant, harvest, plant, and it just gets boring, to be quite honest. It's the type of farming it is. The American maps, as much as I like doing them, why didn't I fill up the fertilizer there? As much as I like doing the American maps, it does get to you eventually. It just doesn't seem... it doesn't seem to have the character of a British map, I guess. I don't know. Where is the fertilizer? I believe this is the fertilizer tank on this map. Isn't it? Oh, where have you put the fertilizer tank, Dave? I should know. That's the thing with Dave. The H2O tanks are H2O. It's water. Not fertilizer. And the fertilizer is down in there, but a bit further down. That being said, hopefully... oh no, it's over here, isn't it? Yes, that's correct. I've remembered now. Probably my favourite map, and I forget where stuff is. Oakfield's probably going to be my next favourite, I'm going to be completely honest with you. The only reason I can't really say it is right now is I actually haven't played it too much. I've done that on purpose to try and negate the issue of, yep, I'm bored of the map because I'm on it too much. I was on West Coast a lot. I didn't get bored of it, but towards the end I had to tell myself, okay, I know you want to play it. I know you want to play West Coast, but you need to kind of go easy there, my friend. Right, we'll put diff locks on four-wheel drive. This is actually, in real life, permanent four-wheel drive. And as far as the diff locks go, well, lock them and forget, I guess. Is what we'll do here. As much as I want to ferry everything back, I will save you guys the boredom, and I will do a bit of spraying. It's got big booms on this thing, so it won't take too long. It's also kind of late at night too. Wow, didn't realise in game. And it's just gone 1 o'clock in the afternoon here. Hopefully that won't destroy any of the crop. Nope, perfect. That should be unfolding now. I think I have a little bit of coffee left. Yes, I do. Perfect. Well, you probably heard that on the mic. That wasn't as nice as the one yesterday I did. Alright, switch that on and spray. Boom! We're spraying now. think this is actually the first time you guys have seen this in use with me. Hands down, the Horsch DLC pack. I can't even call it a DLC, it's a mod. The Horsch mod pack. If it's Giants that did all the models and everything, I know no one from Giants ever watches the content, I don't think, but if any of them stumbled across this, I would have to say this is probably one of the better packs you guys have done. Not just a free pack, even ever, to be quite frank. The JCB was up there. This is definitely rivaling the JCB pack, and it's free. And looking at the Platinum, and I think a lot of you would agree, the Platinum brand is really falling flat on its face, badly. I think Giants must definitely, I don't know, it'd be interesting to know the stats of it, like sales and all that stuff, but I don't see Platinum doing that real good. Videos on it seem to be non-existent. There's a few YouTubers that are still doing content on it. From my experience, and I can only talk about my experience doing it. And over these years, I've covered a lot of DLCs from Giants. This is probably the worst received one I have ever covered. People are just not interested in it. Straight up, not interested in it. Is it because it's Sugar Cane? Is it because it's South America? I don't know. Titanium Edition and FS13 had a lot more interest than this did. Titanium Edition and FS13 also had a lot more stuff. Machinery. Yeah, the map was good. I mean, it wasn't bad. I forget the name of it completely now. What was it? It wasn't gold anything. Not West Coast. Yeah, I forget the name of it. But it wasn't bad. I did quite a bit of series on that, and it did well for my channel, me personally. Of course, I was back in the golden age of farm sim on YouTube, where you get places you could do stuff pretty damn good. Nowadays, there's so many people doing it. It's a whole different ballgame, and YouTube as a whole is a whole different ballgame. But I don't think that hurt the fact of the DLC. I'm just talking from what I've seen in the live streams when I've been very interactive with people on there. It just wasn't very well received, and people weren't interested in it. And put it into comparison, Big Bud DLC. A lot of people were bad-mouthing that. And I'll be completely honest, that's one of the best videos I've ever done on Farming Simulator as far as DLCs. In every term you can think of. So that one did well. It's weird how the South American one really just wasn't. Nobody cared, I guess. I was looking forward to it. I was pleasantly looking forward to it. Have we got anything for that way to do? No, we don't. Right. So in that case, we'll take a little wander down. A little bimble down here in the little sprayer. I think we'll have this as a photo. I don't want to shoot myself in the foot with it, but hey, needs a must. Tomorrow's video. What's tomorrow's video going to be? That's going to be Thursday. Yes. That will be a little bit of West Coast. We're continuing the harvest. Just got the trailer up into that field, as you guys saw. That was a longer video. I've got to be very proactive for getting these videos up. I haven't talked about this yet, but the download speed, give or take, seems about the same, but the upload, it's amazing what 7 megs does. My upload speed is 17 megs back in the UK. The upload speed here, give or take, it was fluctuating really bad last night when I was testing, is anywhere, let's say, from 5 megs to 10. We're supposed to be getting 10 megs upload, I believe. It's, of course, when everyone's at home doing stuff, speeds come down. I don't mean just people here doing stuff. People around the area, I believe, from what I've seen, is maybe a lot of people back onto Rogers, which is the internet and cable provider that we have here. And in turn, I've basically got to let the videos take a lot longer to upload. Bottom line, they take a lot longer. They take over an hour. Yesterday, well, not yesterday, yeah, well, yesterday for me, a couple of days for you, the Oakfield video, that took over 2 hours to upload. It's weird. So I think what I'm going to have to do is render bulk recording, really get my butt in gear and bulk record, render them, and get especially the first video for the next day uploaded very, very early in the day. I'm thinking like in a little bit me having to go do that. But if I can get all of that done in bulk, then I can just render overnight, or possibly render during the evening, upload it at night, and make sure the video of that day is the very first one to go, have the thumbnail done and all that good stuff. Because that is a lot slower than I'm used to. In the past, I could probably easily have a video live in probably 2.5 hours. Give or take, 2.5 hours I could have a video made, rendered, uploaded, more than likely. Oh, with the internet back at home, it's 7 megs. It's not really much of a difference. It's weird. Of course I could, because it's going to completely different YouTube servers. That could be a factor there too. I'm in North America right now. The home of YouTube, granted, so the servers may be a lot slower. I don't know whether they've got Canadian servers or what the deal is, where the stuff's actually getting sent, or is it getting sent down to the States, which brings up the times and all of that good stuff, where in the UK, in a smaller country of course, lesser traffic, just in the nature of the beast. Nah, I think I've just found my thumbnail. I do believe I have just found darn chainsaws. My thumbnail. Oops, doing that. Something like that. That's actually really... Oh, I've got the plane going over too. Oh, that's really nice. It's not usually I'll leave it running, but we'll leave it running just so you guys can see what I do, and hopefully it doesn't mess up the video. And hopefully we got a couple of pictures there. Switch that back on. Alt M and reset that. We didn't do our FOV. And away we go again. I like the clouds on that, the way it looks. Very, very pretty. Having different skyboxes can really make or break a map. They really can. I believe this is using the original Goldcrest. I think he had issues doing that. That's the thing, when Auction David and Bullet Bill first started to bring their map in, more Auction David than Bill. That's Bill bringing his original Cobra is a whole different ballgame, which I'm not going to even get into, because that shouldn't have happened. And there's one company to blame for that, let's just say that. End of story. Moving on. Dave had a lot of issues with various different things, and Chillington was pure a test guinea pig of that. And yeah, I covered it. Definitely not my favourite map, ever. Yeah, I really cannot stand Chillington. People may turn around and say, oh, you're just an Auction David Bullet Bill fanboy and this and that. I say, no, I'll say when a map's crap, and Chillington was his first ever map, granted. And it was shocking. A lot of people like it. I personally can't stand it. I really can't. And yeah, I like Thornton, I like Sandy Bay, I like Oakfield. Why do I like those maps? Well, Thornton's based where I live, and so is Oakfield. Now, that's an easy one. You're going to like a map where it's based, just down the road from you. Sandy Bay, that was the first map that a UK mapper did, which had the scenery that blew everyone away. West Coast, that came out, the scenery on that blew everyone away. And of course, his Bullet Bill's original map, Cobra Park Farm, I never played the very, very original version of it, but that was one of the, as far as I'm aware, one of the best accuracy maps to real life. Everyone knows that. Now, as far as other styles and British maps, well, I've played Dusty Daves, I've played Lances. Not for long, granted, because I was using Seasons, and Seasons destroyed the maps for me. Not for me personally, but people just got bored of watching it, because it was slower pace, and it's farming. And I wasn't prepared to be putting hours upon hours of gameplay off camera into a game and get burnt out of the game and just not want to make these videos for you. So something I had to get done. Simple, cut the series, move on to a different map, remove Seasons from every episode that I did, and do up until the idea that I've got, which once I get the okay from Oxygen David to record on Oakfield and hopefully create somewhat of a backlog, I will do. I will launch the series. I have no idea what the name's going to be of it yet. I've brainstormed a few names to myself, and I believe, unfortunately, the name of it was taken from a series. I need to double check this one, but I think it was, and I believe it was Daggerwin that used the name of it in the past, which I'm not going to say. I'm playing my cards close to my chest because I know, unfortunately, once you put ideas out there, there are people that put their own spin on it to a degree and will just rip off the idea. Dave's doing it, but Dave's also had the idea in the past. It's just I voiced it first and said, yeah, this is kind of what I'm planning on doing. So I'll keep my cards close to my chest as that one goes. You'll see when the series airs. And I'm hoping it's going to be enjoyed, and of course it's going to be a way of me playing with whoa, that was lag. Good grief. There's going to be a way of me playing a Seasons series again, and me to be able to play a map off camera too. Give you a little subtle hint. Alright, we've got a few minutes left of the video here, I believe. Let's double check the fields are fertilized. And the other field that we went into, I didn't really talk about it, just kind of looked and moved on without saying anything. We just did a 29. 30 looked like it was okay. We don't actually have that many fields on this map. We never got into buying them. Fertilized. Field 14. I believe field 14 actually has bales still in it. We need to remove that at some time. May do a live stream on this map at some point. I may stream this map today. You would have seen the Oakfield one yesterday. I may stream this tonight. Ooh, can't fit on there. Yeah, if I stream this tonight, it kind of gives you a good comparison of where Oxygen's come, because this was his latest map that we're playing right now. So, well, no, I don't want to be in that one. I want to be in that one. Switch off the beacons. I may do that. That's what I will do, actually. Okay, combine harvester. I'm stuck. Get out of there. Let's jump in the landy. I want to MR convert. Well, can I MR convert this one? Because this is a normal one lifted. We may see a return on the landy just with MR on it. Want to see if it's changed it. Hopefully it's correctly done where it's permanent four-wheel drive. Whether most of you probably know this, but the Land Rover Defenders, I think most of the Land Rovers full stop, are still, even though the Range Rovers just rebadged, are permanent four-wheel drive. Of course, you've got the transfer case and the locker there for the centre differential and the low range, but they are permanent four-wheel drive. I don't know if they're 50. Oh my god, just forgot the trailer. I don't know if they're 50-50 torque split. I would imagine. I think they could be, but I may not be correct there. I've never actually looked to figure that one out. But I think I will put the Landy on Oakfield. It's been a while. It has been a while. More than likely what I'll do is we'll record one more video today, and I really That'll bring us up to 2 o'clock more than likely. I want to get the oak field set up for tomorrow. I'll double check with Bill what map we're going to be on. Probably message him in between doing this. And we will see what he says. And back that up. Hopefully you guys can't hear what racket is going on outside. That's another thing, guys. Me being here, any of you new subscribers who don't know this, where I am currently sat in the house is the front room, the front bedroom basically, spare bedroom, and the window that the laptop and table is all next to set up is the main road going down the street. So during the summertime you hear nothing but Harley Davidsons pretty much, and you'll hear occasional trains go by. Actually, I haven't heard one for a while. It seems like they're not particularly busy today. Or various different shenanigans. Very rarely, but this is also a route for the ambulances, so you may even hear some of them go up the road, but I've seen them a handful of times all the times I've been here, going up the road, especially on their lights. I think they stick to the major roads, but it is an ambulance route as well. Back that up there. That should be good. Jump into this. And then we will probably call it quits. It'd be interesting to see how this video does, considering it was a... it wasn't a spraying video, it was more of an organisation and gathering stuff and figuring stuff out. But I was serious when I said all my game saves are going to get swapped over to MR. I'm not going to swap out every single tractor on this map for MR1, because if that's the case, then it's going to get boring very quickly for you guys. Oakfield is going to be predominantly MR kitted out stuff, but with a mixture of stock stuff as well. So I will bid you guys farewell. I hope you have enjoyed. Like I say, we'll probably end up streaming Thornton tonight, so you can see where Oxygen's gone from being a this map to Oakfield of his real life area based stuff. So until next time, guys, I hope you have enjoyed, and we will see you on the flip side. And if you did enjoy this and you want to see more Thornton Back to the Farm series, not just Cobra, let me know in the comments down below. Don't forget I do Cobra, Thornton and Sandy Bay in that series. They're 3 of my probably all-time favourite maps, to be quite honest. Until next time, later.